hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here, and we're back with 94th place by Etherville. Perilous Mountain with an average score of 33.75. MJack gave this a 7? That is a huge difference between, like, everyone else. Like, there was 50, and then there was a 7 rate. How bad could this be? It has... oh, gosh. Oh, it has a skip teleporter. There's something in the ground. That's... I think that was, like, some bolts. Okay. Can I break those somehow? What do we have that would break anything? Well, that's not working. What else did I hit there? Okay, so we have the ladder cruncher things. We have the walking mets. That is how you dodge mets, by the way. Take note, Dr. Novocaine. Oh, these things. They appeared... that is way more health than I thought they had. They appeared very briefly in, I believe it was Mega Man 6. Or maybe they were in one of the Game Boy Mega Man games. Okay, so there's a bolt there. Oh, I have to go this way. The bird thing is not really doing much there. Checkpoint reached. Alright, cool. And we have the crash platforms. I mean, nothing spectacular has been done with any of... why is there one down there? I mean, so maybe we could catch ourselves? Okay, you are an issue. That's not how you dodge mats. Get in there. Get in there. No, not you, Mega Man. Homing Sniper, fix this. Oh, this is unique. Oh, this is unique. I mean, it's not super innovative or anything. I mean, it's all just sort of the same, like, different sized boxes for the tracks to run on, but... oh! Okay. That was scary. Okay, those are damage spikes. Yo, whoa. Okay, that was a lot going on there at the end. Not the best design, but, unique challenge. I'll give it that. Oh, yeah. I thought I was transitioning to the right, and then suddenly I'm going down. Let's actually do this. This idea did not work out the way I had intended. Oh gosh, and just suddenly diving into scariness. Well, this is interesting. I would like more checkpoints with all these spikes around. I mean, at least they're damage spikes, but I don't like those little ones. Yeah, I would have liked another checkpoint, so I don't have to repeat all of this sort of stuff. Still, it lets us try a different weapon at the, on that one screen. There's life there that we just don't need. Yeah, see, it's fine. Oh, that... was that force damage? Okay. Homing sniper, not the most intelligent homing weapon. Not the most intelligent homing weapon. Do this somewhat proper. Oh, now this. Okay, so over, under, jump over that. I just don't like the one that's like barely gonna poke our feet down here. Yeah, okay, that was... we got there. That's what's important, right? And I guess I do like the health restoration. I like that the, I like that, those are damage spikes and not just instant death spikes. I like the Mets hiding in the grass. I like the use of grass there. Alright. And we have these platforms that were, like, briefly seen in Windman's... was it Windman's stage? I don't think these were in Windman's stage. They were in, like, one of the Wily stages in Mega Man 6. They're known for not being, like, the best platforms. That's what I should have used the other time, instead of trying to use the salt water. I just like the salt water. Oh, okay, little bit much going on here. Snakes versus birds. Yeah, snakes are just kind of good here. I do like that use of these platforms. I would like more checkpoints, though. Oh, I can't use the... okay, we'll just flush them out. Just best... some of the enemy positioning has been, like, very challenging to try and do without, the use of special weapons, and I know that's kind of like one of the criteria the judges look for in these stages is, this looks horrible. Is, whether or not you can complete the stages without needing special weapons, like doing it Buster only. I missed that jump. Oh, gosh. Trying to get extra damage on him. Yeah, I think the way that bird is shooting, I think that's a, there's an E-tank over there. Did we, like, not have another checkpoint? A little bit too much going on. I do want that stuff, but I don't want to die because I don't remember where the last checkpoint was. Although, something tells me we're about to find out. How do you want me to do this, exactly? I don't like ladder hopping. Where am I supposed to go? Just blind hop into the right... okay. Well, there's the checkpoint. Is that a Met dropper? I mean, it kind of looked like it was coming... yeah. Are these just, like, hidden Mets? Or are they just going to... yeah, there's a spawner. Oh, why didn't you... you're supposed to pierce. You're supposed to pierce. Okay, things aren't dying fast enough. Those things have way too much health for being able to spawn other bird enemies. That is probably not the fault of the designer. Although you can edit the health totals of enemies. I like to see those things have less health. I want that. and I will die getting it. I need more bolts. Where am I? Oh. Well, I recognize this screen. What? Why don't I recognize that? But I don't know. Okay, the timing on this is... Oh, gosh. Yeah, those things just have too much health for their own good. Yeah, the dodgeability of some of this stuff leaves a lot to be desired. Shoot him, Mega Man. Terrible enemy placements. There's kind of been a lot of those, like, enemies are, like, just in the most inconvenient spots, which sometimes it can provide a good challenge. But sometimes, when you're combining it with a certain screen in that, it's just not a good challenge. Yeah, that's the one I was aiming for. Oh gosh, that's going all the way. Okay. I wasn't expecting all 4 of those to... Okay, again, here. We're gonna do this. Oh, and now one Rain Flush wants to kill that thing? Okay, fine. I don't know how you dodge all that. Why are you upside? Why? Ah, please have mercy on me. Take all this treasure and get out of here. I do like the placement of this secret room. It's very well done. This thing being upside... I don't understand. Critical boot error. Please contact your nearest widely authorized servicing station for repairs. Press any key to continue. Help, I'm drowning. What's down here? Ah, some amount of easy ease. Do I get anything if I do this? Did that help you? No, it did not. Cool secret. I love the placement of that secret. I don't love how cramped this room is. I can't even... I was not trying to do that. Using these as challenges to slide under is a little bit unique, but there's just a little too much going on in there. There's been tons of treasures in this stage. Not that I mind that, but... What the heck am I standing on? Was that invisible spikes? That's an interesting challenge. I'm glad there's a checkpoint right there. The stage did need more of those. I should be able to stand on that thing, and I cannot. Oh, that's... The knockback is awful. And I climb into the spikes. Like, this is a... I can do this legitimately. The knockback that I've been getting on these damage spikes is just not very normal. And these yeah, like, that sent me forward. And there should not be damage spikes there. Maybe this is why the stage got a 7. I don't know. I'm doing this... I'm timing this poorly, too. MaGMML, grab the ladder. Well, that's kinda how that was supposed to be done. Nope, that's not supposed to be done like that. Is this why is this section why this got a skip? I should not be taking damage there like that. Oh, I just went up too far. Okay. I didn't realize those were going all the way up into the ceiling. Yeah, and having to keep up with... This is a neat idea. It's not well executed. And the invisible spike there is really aggravating. Who predicted that? This is bad. Because it feels like this is one of those challenges where I could try this 20 times and not get better at it. I hate that spot there. I was not supposed to slide there. Good thing those are damage spikes and not, you know, actual spikes, but still. The timing of these platforms is just so bad. This is a chaotic mess. And what could have been a really good challenge, but it's just... MaGMML, grab the ladder. It's just not. Oh, this is gonna be a thing. I can't. We gotta get through this. Yeah, that section was awful. It could have been great, but it's just too... The invisible spikes in that one spot were just so bad. That section has to be why this got a skipped over. Okay, what are you weak to, Plant Man? Found your weakness. Plants don't like acid rain. I'm also out of acid rain. Do you like fire? You also don't like fire. Cool. I do like unusual boss fight rooms like that. That one I feel like with those platforms just constantly going up and down at the rate they go, it's just too chaotic. Let's see what the judges had to say. This level has too many spikes, point blank. Yeah. Whatever other issues I mention, this one will always be the biggest contributor to why this level is not fun to play. So much of the level is just making awkward jumps while falling in onto damaged spikes, and just sliding to skip challenges. It's also way too long. I thought the length was fine. Well, I mean, it did take us like 20 minutes to get through. It doesn't feel like a progression, but more like stuff just happening. The level doesn't feel like you're going anywhere. The crash platforms are slow, and there's so much time where you're waiting in repetitive long segments. It's what can be bad about auto crawlers? I think it's supposed to be scrollers. Also, there's broken spike collision near the end, which is a huge issue. Yeah, that's the one. This level really just doesn't come together in the end. There are individual ideas that can be reused. I think the problem with that last section, when you're like, that whole bottom section where you could either be pushed up into the ceiling and then fall to your death in the pit, or the damage, there was no safe spot to be at any point. And sometimes the timing, the way you get those on screen at certain times, the timing is just not... The timing of those platforms is just awful. Overall, I'd start from the ground up and to fix it, and use what's here as a scratch pad for what does and doesn't work. Some days you wake up and wonder, why did those things not work right? That's me right now. The Tomahawk platform, oh, they were top, that's where they were. I knew they were somewhere in Mega Man 6. Sometimes just didn't do what they felt like they should do, or they just didn't spawn. That made this level very dumb. Which is a shame, because the concept isn't flawed in general, but stuff just broke and that made it blah. But still gave it a 50. Had described nothing but functionality issues, but still gave it a 7 out of 10 on function? Sometimes I just don't understand these judges. Oh my. There's one takeaway aspiring level designers should take away from this level, it's this. If your level isn't a level so much as it is a sea of instant death spikes, the fix is not to replace the sea of instant death spikes with a sea of quarter of your health spikes, but to seriously reevaluate what you've made. Suffice it to say, I didn't actually enjoy this level. Oh, actually, I liked it at the very start when you were easing the player into the swing of things. Yep, that was pretty good. But then the level devolved into a non-stop barrage of moving platforms and a dozen ladders horizontally, pressed side to side, and the spikes. So many spikes. You know what this level reminds me of? You know those memes where there's an iceberg and it's captioned with various, say, music genres? So at the top of the iceberg you have pop and rock, and immediately below the surface you have standard hipster fare, but it keeps going, and by the time you've scrolled to the bottom, you've passed by 5 octaquids labeled outsider, paleogoth, zygote. I don't even understand this anymore. Whatever sort of analogy you're trying to make here, MJack, you're taking way too long to make it, and I don't understand it. Maybe that's the point of it, but, you know. That's what this level's difficulty curve felt like. It starts off benignly, but then every screen ups not merely the difficulty, but the convolution, and there's so many of them. I think it was Entity who said that my Make a Good Mega Man Level 2 level would have been better if I had trashed 90% of it, which personally was devastating to hear, but basically correct. Okay, one other thing I was going to mention, MJack, as I pointed out in the comment section by Dr. Novocaine, MJack is the creator of the Sector Epsilon 6 from the Make a Good Mega Man Level 2 contest. The stage that ended up in, was it Tier 8 or Tier 9? I think it was Tier 9. and it had a skip teleporter. And it was tier 9. It was the super long stage that took me like 2.5 hours to play and collect everything. And it was the VVVVV like sort of homage or ripoff. It had like bad lag. It was so mazy, so confusing, so many different paths to take, and so many things you had to collect throughout the stage in order to unlock and get everything. And that was a stage where I fired like 3 of the judges, like for that stage. Maybe it was 4 of the judges. I don't know. No, I think it was just 3 because I think I had already fired one of the other ones. But a lot of the judges ranked it really high just because they liked VVVVV. But yet it really deserved to be like a tier 2 or 3 stage. But it's nice to know that MJack here has learned from that, which I was also kind of speculating. One of the hardest parts of level design, especially for contests like these, is knowing when to say, okay, that's enough. So don't take it the wrong way when I say that your level would be 1,000 times better if there was less of it. Like if that orange birdie dropped an energy element instead of opening the gate for another dozen screens of nonsensical precision platforming over spikes. I bet your score would be a lot higher than it is. I don't agree with the 7 score, because there was a lot more going on with this stage. It was definitely better than any of the tier 1 stages we played. But the stage really wasn't good. Like, aesthetics, 0 out of 15, really? The aesthetics were way better than most of tier 1s, with like the blank backgrounds, the no music. Come on. 7 is way too harsh for this, but not too much of a disagreement where I'm going to like fire MJack at this point. At what point do you need to sit down and realize you've gone too far? I'd be happy to never listen to Stone Man's theme again for as long as I live. This level was long enough where I've heard a lifetime's amount of it. It didn't... Okay, come on. Judges, you're being a little bit over-the-top ridiculous with this. I know this stage was over-the-top on some of the difficulty and placement of it. Nobody said anything about the placement of some of the enemies. It was really just that entire last section that I have issue with. But the stage did not take that long. How bad are you people at these games? Anyways. Like, I tend to be the go-to person for, haha, I complain about level length. But my goodness, this just goes on and on. And look, spikes can be as non-instant death as you want. This stage isn't even half as long as like the 10 longest stages from the Make a Good Mega Man Level 2 contest. Come on. Spikes can be as non-instant death as you want, but when you have rooms that are more spike than literally anything else, my brain shuts off and I no longer care. Listen, I'm just completely drained even thinking about this level. It goes on for such a long time after you think it should have ended. Those Tomahawk platforms have a tendency to freak out from time to time and go in places they shouldn't, which is especially bad with precision platforming. I feel like I should be citing more specific details, but man, I'm just tired after all of that. There were some neat ideas and practical uses of both platforms, but it goes on way too long and is way more punishing than it has any right to be. Only that entire last section was super punishing. Maybe there were a couple spots earlier than that were maybe a little too bad. Mostly, I would say, due to enemy placement. Just one half of this level would have been perfectly fine and good, but as it stands, it's just way too much. If you think this level is too long, boy, have I got a stage for you. And yes, that's a reference to Sector Epsilon 6. I'm still really upset about where that got placed in Make a Good Mega Man Level 2. Its placement is not MJack's fault, though. Anyways. Well, we're already 30 minutes in. Let's just talk to this thing. Because I want to talk to you next time, you sports ball thing. Today, I have filled one of my balls with pasta sauce. Whoever gets it is in for a gooey surprise. My motto is no day without pranks, or my name isn't Cargo Q Quirky. Okay, well, there's that. Oh gosh. Oh, we have those Mega Man 3, those drop uplift. I hate those platforms. They can be good. They can be used good though. But since we're in Tier 2, I'm guessing that's not going to be happening. But we'll find out next time. So for now, I'll take my leave.